first I thought I should wait until my hair dries to make this video, and then I realized it was just another procrastination technique. The doctor said 1 glass. I don't know if it'll balance though. You see, oh, that's a loud noise. So, I already filmed this video once, and then I deleted a clip by accident, and so I have to do. That was like a month ago, and I've been putting off recreating this video since then. Yeah, that looks like a normal cup size. Maybe I should get a different size cup. But my name is Magdalene Lane, and welcome to this video. I'm an indie author. I am working on publishing more things this year. Currently I have 3 novellas published. The Caught series, which is about a dark romance where a girl named Finley gets kidnapped and gets Stockholm Syndrome. But this video is about, I wrote for 100 days straight. Plus, let me get the actual number. I wrote it down and I don't remember. Oh, it was before March actually. That makes sense. Jesus, I thought I had it written down. Here it is. I found it. I wrote for 116 days straight. It was a lot. It was like having a Snapchat streak with your friend and you're so afraid that you miss one day and then it'll all be over, and then you'll be a bad friend and they'll hate you and you'll never be able to Snapchat them again and everything will be ruined. And it's over now. My streak is done. That's the longest. That's the longest many days I have ever written straight. I should put a combo thing here. I could combo. And, okay. I'm glad I'm remaking this video actually, because the last video I made had this weird sense of like fake optimism about how great it is to write 100 days straight. It was before I broke the streak, I think, and I just wanted to be encouraging and not have it be like bragging, which I'm not really sure I can make this video and not brag a bit about it because it's a big deal, and I know a lot of writers struggle with keeping a consistent routine or keeping themselves on track. Let's see what I wrote for my script the last time, a month ago, with the deleted video. I need to spin this around. So, I wanted to do a video where it's like, I wrote 100 days straight. Here are 5 things I learned. Because apparently that's great for the algorithm. I'm not really sure I learned anything. But I'm going to tell you what I came up with. The first one is, number 1, routine works. And I do believe that. I did not learn it during this 100 streak day of writing. I can't talk right now. when I drink from this, it's like being in like a fish tank. Does my face look weird? I don't know if it makes it bigger. Yeah, when you tell yourself when you're gonna write, in my case it was from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yes, 12 p.m. noon. That was my New Year's resolution that I came up with, was that I had to write every morning for at least like 3 hours or something. And oftentimes I exceeded that because I really wanted to write and I had nothing better to do, and we're in a pandemic and I was feeling very, very, very useless. So, routine works. Number 2, you learn to love the act of writing. Please don't hate me. But I think this is important because it's really easy to want to be a writer and to not love to write. I specifically wrote this one down because there's this quote that goes around and no one really knows who it's who said it first. Multiple people have said it in different forms. Let me look it up for a second and I will tell you their names. I know the first one, or one of them, one person who said this was R.R. Martin. Gosh, I hope my shirt doesn't have cat hair in the picture. That would be embarrassing. You know, I found an article about it last month when I made this video. I cannot find it right now, and I gotta let my cat out. So the quote is something like, "My favorite part of writing is after I have written," which is a pretty good time to be at. And writing itself can be very difficult and hard. But I don't know, it just seems important to love what you're doing and to like mostly love it fully almost, and really understand, like, if you're going to make yourself do something really hard as a career, you should really enjoy it. And so, I mean, I did realize I really like sitting down in front of a Word document and just writing. And I would definitely be doing it regardless of whether I was successful as an author or anything. Like, it's just something I will do. I think the best part about writing for me, though, is that, like when you read a book and you forget that you're reading, sometimes that happens to me with writing, where I'm there, but I kind of forget that time is passing and I'm not in my body exactly, like I'm in my head. And a lot of times after I write, I have to like go running so that I can like get back into my body and feel like how it exists in the world. But okay, on to number 3. I'm really bad at numbers. Number 3 is fun. Number 3 is, the things you think wouldn't work can if you give it space. Write it anyways and learn to trust yourself. Because as I was writing for 100 Days Straight, I had a lot of difficult days. And the story didn't always want to come to me. And sometimes I found myself writing some weird things and I didn't know how they would fit into the story or if I would actually be able to use them. And a lot of times, like, I wanted to get 1,000 words at least every single day, and my brain would suck and I would hate as I was typing the words and everything would be awful. But I wouldn't let myself delete it. And almost basically everything I've written like that for this story so far, I've kept in it. I mean, we're still only in the first draft, but like I've actually like weaved it into the story and made it usable and like reworked it here and there, and it's working. Well, I'll get back to you if I end up taking some of that stuff out and like figure out for myself like how that works with the first draft and the revisions, and like how you can make stuff that feels like shit as you're writing it if it is worth writing it anyways. Yeah. Number 4. I was thinking about like lifting my foot up to use as one of the like number things for this, and then I remembered my feet are really dirty and this is the internet, so we don't do that here. But number 4 is you run out of words, with a little bracket that says it pushes you out of your comfort zone. And it really does, because like as I was saying with number 3, sometimes you have real shit days and you're uncomfortable and you're digging for those words and you feel like, well, I felt like I was writing things over and over and over, such as like he said, she said, and like little things, because this is a romance book, so like it's a lot of eye contact and awful things like that, and it all kind of blurs together. And at one point I was like, I need to learn a second language so that I have more words. I didn't even take the first step. I didn't even like download Duolingo or anything, but I don't know. I mean, I'm also learning more words because like I just need them. I need variety. But the simple words are usually the best for writing. I'm going back and forth on this number 4 one. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And my last point that I wrote, number 5, high five, was it's okay to take your time. It's okay to go at your own pace, and it's okay to go slow. And if you give yourself like a number of days you want to do something, or like you just know that you're going to be working on something until it gets done, just like barreling through it, it's going to get done eventually. And that's really the mantra I've been living by as I write. I wrote this whole paragraph. I'm just going to read it like this so that I can look sort of at you. I don't know. Sometimes it's about the amount of words or hours you put in or getting the story down, but setting these goals aren't about being productive. It's about reminding yourself that this is something you want to do. Yeah, that's everything I wrote in that video guide thing for myself. I'm still figuring out videos and how to make them and what I do best, and like words, handwriting, it's awful. I have written so many words though in those 100 days that I wrote, that like if there was one benefit to burning myself out by writing 100 days straight, that was it. It was like, because like I was trying to do Milwordy, and I burnt myself out, and I took like a 3-week break. It was only supposed to be a week, but I couldn't bring myself to write for a while, and I'm still like aiming to write 1 million words. I know I won't do it in 1 year. I also haven't been keeping track of how many words I'm writing right now because I just don't want the stress. I'm writing a good amount right now, and I've just finished a short story, and so I'm publishing that on Wattpad right now just to get my name out there and build my platform. check that out. It's linked to my Wattpad in the description box. That was loud. Yeah, questions. How long was your longest streak of writing? Do you keep track of that? Is it more important for you to get words, or the amount of days, or just finishing stories and projects? I'd love to hear anybody's thoughts on these things because I feel very lonely. Yeah, writing 100 days straight is a very lonely thing. That's a sad note to end the video on, and I don't really want to end it like that. I have some good plans though. I'm looking into Ko-fi, and I'm trying to build my Wattpad platform. I'll be looking into getting back to my email lists and figuring that stuff out. And I'm still writing a lot and trying to just push stories out really fast. Still gonna be uploading videos probably once a month because yeah, that's the amount of energy I can put into YouTube ever, probably. My name's Magdalene Lane, and thank you for watching. This is my outro.